What's up everybody, D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla news and updates. So I feel like I'm doing a bit of eating my own words here, because after just making that video like 2 days ago where I was saying, oh, Mr. H Reviews has an anonymous source talking about Godzilla King of the Monsters, this test screening that was supposedly a secret test screening, and I was basically saying I'm pretty skeptical of this. I don't know for sure if it happened, and I don't totally believe it did. Well, now I have been contacted by an anonymous source. It's someone who I was totally willing to give credit to. In fact, I was very ready to just come on, make a video, and thank them for helping me, but at their request I will not be doing so. And this is someone who I completely trust. They have helped me in the background on videos previously. I won't be able to tell you which videos they've helped me on in the past, but they have helped me on videos previously, and so I do trust them completely because so far they haven't let me down. Now, they contacted me and they let me know through I'm not going to get specific here, just at their request again, through, we'll say, connections to Legendary Pictures. They've contacted me and they let me know a few things. Number one, this test screening did happen. It was real. And after making my video, I was searching up, like, do studios do secret test screenings? Because last time it was announced. We knew that they were doing a Godzilla 2 test screening. And it turns out that, yeah, apparently they've done this with Justice League, which is Warner Brothers, who also has a hand in Godzilla King of the Monsters. They're the one who supposedly was doing the secret test screening, so that checks out. Warner Brothers did one for Justice League, Suicide Squad. Recently, Fox did one for Deadpool 2, and I say recently, it was a while ago, before Deadpool 2 came out, obviously, but that's a more recent example. So yes, studios do test screenings in secret sometimes. I still think it's weird that it was supposed to be Aquaman according to the reports, and then it just turned out to be Godzilla, but apparently this new source is telling me no, there was a test screening for Godzilla 2. So I asked them to please let me know in the future if there is going to be any more test screenings for Godzilla 2 ahead of time. That way I'm able to confirm the reports based off my own prior knowledge. So we'll see if they're able to do that for me. I don't totally know if they will be able to. Anyways, they gave me some reports that are pretty interesting. First of all, they reported that Mothra has apparently blue wings in this movie. At least at some point in the movie, Mothra has blue wings and is described by the characters as a beautiful creature, almost Jesus-like. So Mothra is going to be apparently a god-like creature, which, you know, it's Mothra. Mothra's a goddess. We've always known that. That's perfectly in line with the character so far. The blue wings is interesting. We have talked about on the channel before if we thought we were going to get the rainbow Mothra design in this movie. If you remember, I did a video where I broke down how the Mothra's wings that we saw in that original picture that got released from Comic-Con last year from SDCC, the wings are much more jagged than your normal Mothra wings. So that led me personally, as well as a few other people, to believe, hey, maybe this is going to be one of the rainbow Mothra designs, or one of the Mothra Neo. I think it's called Neo or Leo. Is it Mothra Leo? I don't remember. One of the Heisei Rebirth of Mothra designs. Not necessarily straight up one of those, but something similar. And this sounds like it might actually be that way. Blue wings for Mothra. However, take that with a grain of salt. Actually, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, because first of all, there is still time between now and when the movie comes out for the studio to change things. And second of all, it's not like Legendary Studios came out and made this announcement directly saying, yo, we got a blue Mothra in our movie. So until that happens, don't assume that everything I'm saying is just 100% confirmed. Just know that it's likely, based off what things are looking like at the current moment. I don't want to make any false claims here. I don't want to confirm anything that shouldn't be confirmed or will be changed by the time the movie comes out. I just want to tell you, from what I know now, this is the case. But this does contradict, at least to some degree, a previous report we've got from the first test screening of Godzilla King of the Monsters, which happened a couple months ago. If you guys remember the test screening, a Redditor who got to see the movie decided to comment saying, yeah, in the movie Mothra has a golden hue to her, much like Enchantress from Suicide Squad, who had a black mist coming off of her. Mothra has that, although this time it's like pollen or something. And we did a video talking about that and how, you know, that's perfectly in line with what we've seen in the past as well. We have seen Mothra fire off her scales from her wings in a deadly pollen type attack. That made sense to me then, and this does somewhat make sense to me now that we will have a blue Mothra. There's a potential that this is a separate Mothra from the one with the yellow pollen on her. That's not likely, obviously, but it is possible. And of course, Mothra could change colors throughout the movie. That's also unlikely, but it is possible. And also, the blue wings, that could just be because Mothra is not finished. They haven't finished developing the character yet. The blue wings could be, you know, just a portion of the wings are blue, and they just, for now, they're like, yeah, we'll just paint them all blue because it'll be faster for the visual effects to roll out for the test screening. Because, of course, test screenings do not have finished CGI. They are a rough draft of what is to be expected for the final cut. Ghidorah is described as gold with the scales and the heads and the rattlesnake tails. That's all I got about Ghidorah. So Ghidorah is a three-headed dragon with scales, exactly what we got from Toho, and rattlesnake tails. So I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean Ghidorah's tails will like shake and cause rattlesnake sounds? Does that mean they'll look like rattlesnake tails? I honestly do not know what to think of that. So that's just what I've been told. I don't even know what it means, but rattlesnake tails for Ghidorah. No, I don't think it means that there'll be rattlesnake heads on the tails. That's just silly. But maybe it means that Ghidorah's tail will look like rattlesnake tails. And the good thing here is they say tails plural, so probably we're getting the normal Ghidorah design, who, you know, traditionally he has a tail that comes out and then splits into two. That's just traditionally what he has. So yeah, this seems likely. I don't know what the rattlesnake part of it is, but I guess it's something. Rodan is said to be basically just a dragon. He erupts from a volcano, and that's all I know. Now, this does actually match up to what Mr. H Reviews said pretty perfectly.
Mothra was in a cocoon in China. Rodan was in a volcano, and King Ghidorah was in the ice.
The fact that Rodan will be a creature that erupts from a volcano, that's exactly what Mr. H Reviews reported, and the fact that Mothra would be in her adult form in the movie, that is what Mr. H hinted at when he said that Mothra will show up in the form of a cocoon at the start of the movie. If Mothra's in a cocoon at the start of the movie, well, what comes out of a cocoon? The full-grown thing. It doesn't come out as a larva stage still. So it sounds like this anonymous source who has contacted me is pretty much in line with the anonymous source that contacted Mr. H. Now, these reports also correlate to the Monarch timeline, which hinted that Rodan would be inside a volcano in their 1991 entry called Isla de Mona. It was hinted in that article that Monarch has taken over a volcano and that they're watching this volcano. So what's in the volcano? It's Rodan. And we did know that. You know, that's exactly how the original Rodan movie from the 50s went. I don't remember what year, 56 maybe?
Monster of is a skyscraper.
That's exactly how the Rodan movie went. Rodan was inside the volcano. And then there were some hints to that when they were filming the movie, when we got to see, you know, people's reactions on set, when they were having leaked footage come out that basically was like, yeah, Rodan's the attacker from the volcano. So, pretty cool. And also, this matches up to the 2009 entry entitled Temple of the Moth, which revealed that Monarch had discovered a giant cocoon inside of China, and inside this cocoon was Mothra, as revealed to us by not only the title Temple of the Moth and the fact that it's a cocoon, but also the original release of Mothra's picture from last year's Comic-Con. That was, of course, from the Temple of the Moth. So everything lines up perfectly so far. My source has yet to let me down, so I don't expect that they will this time. However, things could change between now and when the movie comes out. Once again, just want to make that very clear. I'm not here to confirm anything 100%. I'm just here to say it's possible. This is what's going on so far. All right, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. What on earth is a rattlesnake tail? D-Man, out.